Hello, this is the behind the scenes tutorial for Light Linguistics. I'm just going to start filming and not stop so you can see how much I have to restart some things. But first off, here's my setup. I have my phone sitting on like 4 boxes and it's on a phone stand. I've got this, desk lamp right here. Or that's not a desk lamp, that's a stand lamp. Yeah, no editing. This is just gonna be raw so you can see more of, behind the scenes. So I'm gonna set this here. You can see it's a similar angle, but it's not quite the same one. The same one is reserved for the main TikTok. So let's go. Need a starting phrase. I don't write scripts for these. I probably should, but I don't because I don't really have time. I walked in, set my stuff down for my 8 to 5, and haven't sat down. That's why I'm still wearing my polo. So, Irish. Also, I just keep my hand right here, right next to the phone button, and so it can just start and stop that way. I don't have a fancy clicker or anything. I just keep it there, so sometimes you hear like a little metallic sound when something starts or stops. It's my hand sliding against this case. This is, again, not an ideal setup, but it's been here since I started. Also, my apartment is a mess, so pay no attention. This is a glimpse to the man behind the curtain, but you don't know my name. Intros, hard part. This is real. No edits. So what about the Irish language? Hello, welcome to Light Linguistics. Too straightforward? It's to the point, which is what people like. That's what gets people hooked in the first few minutes. But, first few seconds. But I don't know. Let's redo that one. See, right now, I have to decide if I want to focus on how Irish grammar works, like grammar and sounds, or if I want to focus on the writing system. Because a lot of people know that Irish looks weird, but it also has some cool stuff it does with sounds, and I know I don't have time to go into both. Let's do writing, I can tie in sounds. So why does written Irish look basically unpronounceable? Hello, welcome to Light Linguistics. Oftentimes I have this other phone pulled up with like sources and stuff so I can switch back and forth and have a reference, but I'm not doing that today because, I'm feeling confident, I guess. Probably gonna get distorted in the comments. Irish is a Goidelic language. Nope. Just lost my train of thought. Irish is a Goidelic language, meaning it's closely related to Scottish Gaelic and Manx. This is a subdivision of the Celtic languages, meaning it's more... Missed it. This is a subdivision of the Celtic languages, meaning it's slightly distant... No. I hit the reverse screen. I have the flip filter on, and so when you tap it, it reverses it. And I missed the record button and flipped it, so I had to flip it back. Goidelic is a subset of the Celtic languages. I missed the point. Goidelic is a subset of the Celtic... darn it.
Because you see, it's mirrored. So when I point like this, on screen I point like this. So it just is a little bit of a mental shift. The Goidelic languages, I mispronounced Goidelic. Is it Goidelic? I'm gonna check. Because Irish, yeah, it's Goidelic. Cool, neato. The Goidelic languages are a subset of the Celtic languages, which means it's closely... messed up. The Goidelic languages are a subset of the Celtic languages, meaning it's also closely related to Welsh. And the Celtic languages are a subset of Indo-European languages, meaning it's more distantly related to all other Indo-European languages. 2 in a row. Nice. Hear how my voice changes? This is more how I normally talk. I was talking to you conversationally, and this is a presentation, so I have to talk different. I talk more announced, and I talk with more intensity, because that's what people like in a short video. So, it is what it is. Bonus points if you ever see this video, because very few people come into my YouTube, so congrats for finding it. Okay. Back to writing. Irish writing. Got its descent, and now how do I take it back to writing? I'm about a third of the way done through the video, used about a third of my time. All right, let's keep going. Transitions, they're hard, they're hard. Segues. No edits. Also, I got my window right here. I'm doing this, in the evening. This is a, that's west facing. So that's why, there's sun on my face. This is not a studio. This is the wall of my living room, and I just like this picture. Natural light. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Did that help? Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. I wonder what my neighbors think. They hear me say, hello, welcome to Light Linguistics all the time, and think I'm just a nerd. Like, I am a nerd, but what? Transition into sounds, then describe how that affects the written language. Got it. So back to the writing. Irish's writing is internally consistent based on its sounds. Irish has 5 vowels, 3 that are broad vowels and 2 that are slender. Each consonant changes its pronunciation based on what it's about. Nope. Each consonant changes its pronunciation based on how. Each consonant changes its pronunciation based on Each consonant changes its pronunciation based on whether it is by a broad or a slender vowel. And to keep it consistent, each consonant needs to be surrounded by either a broad or... And to keep it consistent, each consonant needs to be surrounded by broad or slender vowels. This leads to a whole lot of silent vowels in writing. For example, S with a slender... For example, S with a slender vowel is pronounced like a sh. Which is why Sean is pronounced how it is. They also sometimes use 2 consonants to describe one sound. Which is why this name is pronounced Maeve. Got to take that out, didn't have time. I would love that. If you watch this, that's a bonus for you, bonus fact. Maeve, M-A-E-B-H. Yeah, that's how it's spelled and pronounced, because B-H, because Irish orthography, Irish writing, comes from the Latin language, the Latin alphabet. And they have different sounds than Latin did. And in English and English writing, we took the U and split it into U and V. In Irish, they took the B and put an H on it to make it more like a fricative. It makes it go. It's a longer sound, so like ba and va. They also have ga and ga. GH makes what's known as the voiced velar fricative, ga. Or it might be devoiced, I don't know. But either way, that's how that works. And MH does things like H does a lot. And it's worth looking up more to know. But that's that. That won't be in the main video, so if you found this, bonus points to you. This is part of my series on the Celtic languages. You see, now I'm at a rough point, because I don't have enough time left to go into much else. But at the same time, I have too much time left to start an outro. Long outro, I'll mention this video. This has been part of my series on the Celtic languages. As voted by you guys. I made an outtakes video you can find on my YouTube. You can vote for Nope. I had to drop that last one, it's too long. You can vote on next week's poll. No, you can vote on the poll. You can vote for next week's topic in my bio. I also put an outtakes video on YouTube. Is that ending too weird?
Hello, welcome to Light Linguistics. Irish is a Goidelic language, meaning it's closely related to Scottish Gaelic and Manx. The Goidelic languages are a subset of the Celtic languages, meaning it's also closely related to Welsh. And the Celtic languages are a subset of Indo-European languages, meaning it's more distantly related to all other Indo-European languages.
Do you hear how different my voice
So back
is?
to the writing. Irish's writing is internally consistent based on its sounds. Irish has 5 vowels, 3 that are broad vowels and 2 that are slender. Each consonant changes its pronunciation based on whether it is by a broad or a slender vowel. And to keep it consistent, each consonant needs to be surrounded by broad or slender vowels. This leads to a whole lot of silent vowels in writing. For example, S with a slender vowel is pronounced like a sh, which is why Sean is pronounced how it is. This has been part of my series on the Celtic languages. You can vote for next week's topic in my bio. I also put an outtakes video on YouTube. So why does written Irish look basically unpronounceable?
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Light Linguistics.
Okay.
Irish is a Goidelic.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to keep you guys around for the editing process because that's just a bunch of me staring at my phone as compared to this, which is me talking, staring at my phone. So a little bit more interesting. But just, as a little bit of bonus for finding this, here's the Celtic branch. It's reversed unless I decide to reverse this later. That'll be the only edit I make is reversing this, so this is all legible. But, there's Breton, Cornish, Welsh, Gaelic. This lumps Irish Gaelic and Scottish Gaelic together, which I don't super appreciate, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, that's it. If you got any questions, leave a comment. If you like this, let me know. If just whatever. I like positive feedback. If you have negative feedback, go ahead, send it my way. I'll just, I don't know, probably not cry. You haven't made me cry yet. Yeah. So that about does it. This poster is made by the lovely Mina Sundberg. Highly recommend her comics, Stand Still, Stay Silent. And yeah, like and follow for more language.